it was great having design consultants who knew what they were doing in terms of generic design, but then being able to apply the KPMG bit to it in terms of knowing how we wanted people to work and how we wanted to take the firm forward, and then putting the FM bit on top in terms of knowing how we wanted to run the building. Being able to do all that before the building was actually built has given this, you can't ask for better than that really. Yeah, from an engineering side of things, we had the building for a year before anyone moved in, because we made a decision to run the engineering during the fit out. So we could, all of the base build plant and all the plant in the building, we were playing with and running and finding the faults with before we even, a year before we moved people in. So that meant we had a 3-week window between fit out finishing, practical completion of the fit out, and moving our first people in. Because we had comfort that the building systems were working. Whereas if we didn't have that, we'd have spent months trialling the building systems, or had dissatisfied customers because they were moving in and the building systems weren't working properly. It does make you wonder why people don't do it more frequently. You know, it's basic standard practice to hand buildings over to fit-out consultants in their entirety. But then you end up with you're not sure what you've got, and you're not really sure what you're walking into. We had great advice from external consultants, and we had good knowledge within KPMG. And mixing the two of those together, really, and taking a good balance between a sensible balance between the two, has ended up with a great product. And I think some projects are either all consultant led or they're too in-house led, and it's getting a fine line and balance between the two that gives a fantastic end result. We had a greenfield site, so our internal fit-out architects were working directly with Canary Wharf's architects in terms of base build. It's all the staircases and things were all base build design. But because our fit-out architects had their vision of what they wanted the buildings to be like as well, nothing had started to be built by the time we were doing the design. So we got our fit-out architects working with the base build architects to make sure the whole look joined together. So we weren't trying to design something within a predetermined space. What we're trying to do as an organisation, though, is promote the benefits of working with developers early on.